30 years of experience in the food industry, decided to found Ant, which is actually a B2B marketplace for the agro-food industry. So I'll be introducing Gaetano and we present Ant. Where is Gaetano? Ah.
We want to contrast speculation, which is highly affecting agro-food B2B markets. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Gaetano, as Andrea introduced me. I've been working 30 years in the food industry, up to leading the procurement function at the Italian dairy multinational company Parma. So I experienced firsthand this situation. Where does speculation come from? There is a huge asymmetry in the market. Very few big animals and a long tail of very unstructured companies. And this means that all their activities in the market, apart of the big animals, are highly intermediated. Markets have been intermediated since ages now, and nothing happened over the last 50 years in this respect. Why? Because also there is an illogic management of business. Facts and form are the most wanted tools spread, because it's a very traditional environment and conservatism is quite high. However, businessmen are always looking at the neighbor to see whether a new news can be profitable, so ready to we offer a marketplace, an online marketplace, a web-based platform where demand and supply would meet, widening a lot the real counterpart scenario, negotiate even better conditions, cutting out of the value chain unwanted risks presently in the value chain, and contract down to a binding contract in a very efficient way, because clicks is better than weeks. Works. We started developing the idea 2 years ago, and now we have tested on field the minimum viable product. The platform is ready to market. Which market we want to hit first? We decided to start from the Grana Padano Parmigiano-Reggiano. These are the kings of the cheese worldwide. Everybody does know the product. It sounds to be quite a thin slide over the 400 billion Agri EU market scenario. However, it's quite a sizable need. It's 2.3 billion euro turnover. So business is there. But more importantly, this sector highlights and amplifies the criticalities. It's a very fragmented business. This is the average size of the factories, 3.3 million euro turnover average factory from Parmigiano-Reggiano versus a 24 million euro turnover for the average Italian factory. Therefore, it's highly intermediated. Just 30% of the cheese go directly into the market. All the rest is hugely intermediated by 2, 3, 4, 5 passengers. Not every one of them really wanted and needed. Our business model, we have to cut every kind of psychological barrier. So, pay-per-use. Our business model is cutting a service fee out of the value, in percentage of the value of the content users do on the platform. There is a registration free of charge, free of commitment payment. And so we want to attack that market. What is our target in 1 year time, 2 year time, 3 years time? 1%, 2%, 6%. So doubling and tripling over the next years, bringing more users into the game and making users doing more business on the platform. How to do that? Of course, we leverage digital marketing, but this is a very one-on-one marketing. We have to go, we have to convince, we have to show compelling cases we are building up. We have to make people motivated. We have to bring an old way of doing it into modernity. Competition-wise, there is a huge difference between the companies on the left, which are marketplaces, of course, but just doing the contact between demand and offer and letting them negotiating and contracting themselves. Thus, we have technicalities that they can contract on the platform. And this brings a lot of uniqueness for us. We are unique, and we can make market transparency because we return the information about product rotation. Of course, cost advantages versus the brokers, and we are ready to start. From 1 year from now, we want to make stable revenues, being able to scale market-wise, geo-wise, and technical-wise over the year onward. And we need fuel for the engine. We need some fuel to make the business, to empower the tool, and to foster the team. This is the team. And on behalf of the team, I thank TechItalia for this great support they give us, and you all for the attention. Thank you.
Very question from the judges on the floor.
What's your strategy to convince suppliers to join? So why suppliers users building compelling case? So we're in touch with some innovators or innovative people in that environment, building good business cases. So building business on the platform and showing that it's very profitable for users and leveraging opinion leaders, associations, press, universities behind, and so on and so forth.
There was a question.
So the question is actually it's a market that is very fragmented, but also there is lots of customization there. No? So if you want to bring liquidity to the market, you have to have something that is standardized. Otherwise, it's always like there is lots of negotiation about details, no, in each contract. So my feeling is that what you're doing, you are mainly cutting the middleman, no, on this platform. Sorry, you are cutting the middleman. You are eliminating the chain. Just putting.
We are reducing intermediaries. Yes.
Okay. So, but in terms of liquidity, I mean, each contract is a story here itself. Now, you mentioned the cheese that is like probably cheese and water probably are some of the most standardizable kind of commodities.
In a way, even Parmigiano-Reggiano are commodities.
Yeah,
in a way.
Okay.
But in the agrofood, a number of other commodities are there. And we have to start from the starting point.
Hey, Marco, would you like to ask the last question?
I was absolutely fascinated by the presentation. I mean, the father that worked years and years in the industry, and also because I'm graduate of University of Perugia. So, congratulations. I wonder, is this model? I get the model. You can only do that in the food industry because it's relatively uncomplicated. But it's replicable in other areas, do you think? So I think food industry is a great starting point for this one. Do you think they do that as well?
Well, in principle, I think it would be possible. The fact is that I'm not that expert in other than food businesses. So I don't know whether in the energy would be applicable the same way or with most of the technicalities in the platform. But in principle, yes, it's it is doable, it's adoptable, the market standard.
Very last question.
Yeah, would you mind just repeating how buy side and sell side are profiting from using this platform?
Well, in the Parmigiano-Reggiano, from the transformer to the end distributor, might be 7 or 8 different intermediaries. Not all of them are needed. If we cut 2 or 3 out of that, bundling offer or putting in more direct touch, buyer can buy better, and seller can sell even better on the main contract because we are cutting fees out of. This is the speculation that is draining resources out of the value chain. If I don't really need that broker and I jump over the broker, I don't need to pay his percentage. And we can share better the added value from A to Z point.
So is the assumption that for the seller and the buyer, the product will be cheaper?
cheaper for the buyer.
So would they
would
have
be
an
more
advantage?
profitable for the
Okay.
seller? Yes.
Okay, that's-
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, very quickly, otherwise we keep.
For the second phase, definitely. I don't think the market is mature yet. It's not mature even for this kind of solution. But blockchain is a technology we're looking at under at least 2 points of view. Smart contract and traceability. Would be able to put from the milk, the cow milk, into the shelf, a complete traceability program through blockchain. Yes, this is definitely the way to go.
Thank you very much.